So I'm joined with James, and we're going to be talking about real-time leads. What are real-time leads?
So real-time leads are where someone fills in a form and instantly that lead gets sent through to the client. Believe it or not, there's certain companies that don't sell real-time leads. It could be that they're doing some sort of quizzes and they're getting the information. They go, oh, we think that this could be an inquiry for these, and it could be the next day that they're sending it, stuff like that. Or they might not have specifically filled in a form to a certain company that means that they're not getting the real-time leads. There's also certain lead generation companies that certain companies might only want leads between 9 and 5.
Right, okay.
And they might put, like, if someone fills in a form at 7, they might then wait to only send it through to them at 9:01.
Ah, I see, right, okay.
So they're getting it between 9 and 5, but actually it's not a real-time lead, it's 2 hours old.
Mm-hmm.
And the other leads that have been sent through have been real-time.
Is this a common thing?
It's a good lead generation company would send real-time exclusive leads.
Right, okay.
But a lot of lead generation companies don't do exclusive leads, and some of them don't do real-time leads. So another part of it is where they're not real-time leads, right? Some lead generation companies don't provide exclusive leads, right? And what they'll do is they'll almost do like a bidding process. So whoever pays the most for the lead would get the real-time lead.
Ah, okay.
The second bidder, because these might not be exclusive, so they might send them to 5 different companies. The second biggest bidder might get it 5 minutes later. The third might get it 10 minutes later. The fourth might get it 20 minutes later. And the fifth might get it an hour later. So the person that's paying the most at least has got the best chance of converting,
right?
Because they're gaining it in real-time leads. For us, we want to deal with a business that gets real-time exclusive leads but gets back to them straight away. This is why it's important with regards to KPIs for customers, once they get a real-time exclusive lead, to get in touch with that customer straight away.
Right, okay.
They say if it's over 3 minutes, you've got a 50% less conversion chance. So if your conversion rate's normally 10%, if you don't get hold of them for within 3 minutes, it'll drop down to 5%. 50% less conversion after 3 minutes.
So then let's say, for example, if I am already buying leads, how would I know if the leads...
Probably the easiest way would be to find where the people are generating the leads from and fill in a mystery form,
right,
like a dummy.
Okay.
So I'm called Kasra Dashel.
Right.
Obviously, you might change it more to being just Joe Smith and put your number in there, and check to see from you filling in that form, is it within 10 seconds that it gets through to your inbox or through to your CRM system? If it's not, how long is it?
Right.
Because you think if someone fills in that form, they should get that inquiry instantly.
Yeah, that could be a big issue for your sales team as well.
Oh, it's a huge issue. It massively affects conversion.
Surely, like as a business owner, you might be thinking, well, I'm getting the leads and they look like quality leads, but they could be a day old in some cases. And you could have the best sales guy. You could have Wolf of Wall Street closing the deals, but he ain't going to be able to.
Sometimes leads are a day old if it's going to a tender.
Yeah.
And they might not need the quote back for 2 weeks. That could be fine. But for certain, a locksmith a day late. Sorry, mate, I had it sorted yesterday.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, now obviously they won't probably do it for that niche, but like, it's wrong. Like, But to be fair, a lot of companies buy leads and they don't look at the terms and conditions. They don't look at the privacy policy, and they're not seeing actually what they're buying. They're just thinking they're buying a lead for £30 or £50 or £100 or whatever it is. And they're just presuming that it's real-time exclusive leads.
Is that somewhere where you would start look at your contract and stuff like
Absolutely.
that? Yeah.
Or just ask the sales guy, are these real-time exclusive leads?
Right. Okay.
I'm only willing to pay for real-time exclusive leads. And if he says no, then you've got to ask yourself, are these the best lead generation company for me? Like, I'm sick of speaking to business owners, and they're very, very frugal with like paying the subcontractors the lowest amount and stuff like that. But then when it comes to marketing, they don't check the KPIs of what return on investment that they get. Like, make the lead generation company accountable. Make the SEO agency accountable for what they're doing. Make the PPC company accountable or the pay-per-lead company accountable. Like, I would.
Yeah.
And I'd be sat there saying, like, I've just spent £10,000 this month on leads and you've only brought me £2,000 worth of business. Like, I can't keep this going. Rather than paying for SEO, I at least want to know, all right, it might not be instant jumps on rankings and traffic and impressions. I at least want to know what they've done.
Yeah.
All right, for my £10,000, I've had 16 do follow backlinks. I've had 200 citations. I've had 23 articles being written that are semantically relevant to what I need to do. I think that's good value. Okay, I'll reorder again, knowing that it might be a long-term investment. PPC, I'm looking at how much is per click, my quality score, how much conversion I'm getting, what the cost is for the conversion, and out of the cost, like the cost per lead, how many am I converting of those leads for my cost per acquisition, right? So for me to get a paying client, how much is it costing me? So if I've only got a 10% conversion rate and it's £100 a lead, that order is costing me £1,000 to get that order. If I'm only making £1,000, it's not worth me doing it.
Yeah.
So you've got to work those numbers out. You go to Dragon's Den and they'll crucify you if you don't know them numbers. They'll just kick you out. They're the most important numbers that you should know. So obviously our model, we do a rank and rent model. Real-time exclusive leads straight into the inbox of the customer, right? We've now got to make certain that they are good at converting it. If they're good at converting it, they make good profit and they pay us out the profits. They don't pay anything for SEO. They don't pay anything for PPC. They don't pay anything for any of the leads. I could send them 100 leads. If none of them convert, they don't pay us a penny.
Right, okay.
Right? But if I sent them 100 leads and none of them converted, I'm going to speak to them saying, why have you not converted them? Because it might not be to do with our quality of leads. Now, if it is, then it's Donald Duck and Mickey Mouse and 999 and it's a competitor that filled it in. I'll hold my hands up and say, you shouldn't pay for any of them. But if I'm generating them leads for whatever it is that they do, window fitting, and they want double glazing windows, and I'm generating lots of people saying they want double glazing windows, and they're not converting them, and all their competitors beating them out on price or quality, and they're not being seen as being good value, I've probably got the wrong customer that I'm sending the leads through to. So at that point, I might say, look, I've sent you 100 leads and you've not converted, but pleased to meet you, but you're not very good at converting jobs and I'm going to go elsewhere. Thank you very much.
Let's say you do have a client like that. What would be some steps that they need to take prior to even working with you, just to have all their ducks in a line? Are you looking at their reviews? Are you looking at their website? What are some KPIs that you're looking at?
If they want our real-time leads, right, which are the creme de la creme, real-time exclusive leads, I like. That's what you want, right? If they want it, I want to make certain that they've got some sort of website that looks all right. That they've got an email address which is like info at or name at the brand.
Right, okay.
So if the Kasra Carpet Cleaners, it's info at kasracarpetcleaners.com or .co.uk or whatever it is, right? Not Kasra Carpet Cleaning Services Inley at gmail.com.
Right, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's got to look professional. The quote template makes a big difference. If you've got two quotes side by side and someone says, which one shall I go with? Like, sometimes they're just looking at me, well, I think this one looks nicer, right? How many times have you drove past? Here's a good question for you. How many times have you drove past a kebab shop or a takeaway and thought, oh, that looks good?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
You've never tasted the food. You've not even looked at how the food's made. It's just the sign that you looked at and go, that looks good. I was away last week with a family. Kerry gets the menu, opens it up, she went, this menu looks really good. Food's going to be really good here. He just said lasagna. It's like, how's the food going to be really good? Do you know what I mean? Like,
was the food really good?
The food was good, yeah.
Right, okay.
But it had certain images on there and the menu looked nice. She automatically presumed, like for me, I look a bit different at things now because I'm an SEO. I'm looking at it going like, all right, the sign might look nice, but is it busy? And have they got local people in there? So if it's busy and they've got local people in there, it's probably going to be good. That's my determination of like, is it going to be good or is it not going to be good? Or word of mouth, few people, oh, you need to get this kebab from this place, it's really nice. Not because they've got a nice big sign outside that says open and kebab, that you go, oh, that looks good. Why? Because it's red and flashing. Like, that doesn't mean it's good.
Typically speaking, I understand where you're coming from, but typically speaking, a place that has got like a good quote template or a good sign outside, they've probably spent money equally in high quality products, whether it's food, whether it's the actual service that they are providing. Typically speaking,
that's why I want them to make certain
Yeah.
they do look good. For something so not doesn't cost a lot, you're talking £20 for a graphic designer to design a nice letter-headed template for him to look through. A great bit of advice if you're a business owner. Go and fill in a form on 5 of your competitors' websites, right, in a random email address that doesn't come back to you, and ask for a quote from them, right? See what the sales funnel is and get quotes from them. Put them down and ask several people which one would you go with removing the price, and then put the price in and say which one would you go with, right? Generally speaking, some people normally go with, let's say, the cheapest price, right? But some go for best value, and some determine best value for how the quote template looks. So if they turn around and go, I'd go with option number 3, and option number 3 wasn't the most expensive but wasn't the cheapest, but they felt that this would be the best value, go and get the wording if you do the same job as what they do and start imitating what they've done. Because they're doing a better job than what you are. Go and get some of the wording. So instead of it saying like a roofing, like we use a breathable membrane that's got a 25-year guarantee. If you just go supply and install membrane and that's it. But these are adding this extra bit of fluff that makes it sound so much better, and it's the same product, go and add it in. That makes your quote look more valuable, right? That could be the difference between you winning a job and losing a job. That could be the difference between us working with you and not working with you. Like, gone are the days now where business owners are determining what SEO is. Like, if you came to me and said, I've got £50 a month budget, I want you to do SEO, I'd go, sorry, see you in a bit. £50 a month's not enough, right? If you came to me and says, I want you to generate me leads and I'll pay per lead, and I don't think they're good at converting leads, I wouldn't sell them the leads, because I just think you're going to become a nightmare client that's blaming my leads because you're not very good at conversion. Go and get things set up. Go and Google your name. I remember last time you Googled your own name. Yes. Google your name and see what shows up. Like, take away your website that says you're the best carpet cleaning company in Manchester or the best accountancy firm in London. Go and Google your name and forget what your website says and read what else is on the internet about you. And if it's some bad press, go and do a digital PR campaign. Go and get yourself some decent backlinks that basically start talking positively about you. Go and try to get your customers to go and leave you some 5-star reviews if you've got some nice clients that are going to give you testimonials. Go and take everything that you have offline that was great and put it online. Too many businesses are great offline and they look terrible online. And some of these are £10 million plus businesses.
Just going back to the quote template, let's say, for example, you're getting 10 new inquiries a week, over 500, over 300 in a year. That's 300 people that are basically seeing your quote template. And if your quote template's just like a shady PDF that's not been updated in the past 5 years or the past 6 years, and maybe it's just black and white, add a bit of colour, add a bit of sales copy, and that will help you go a long way.
See, you say a shady PDF. Some don't even send a PDF. Some send a quote on an email, right? So here's a great one, right? They send it on the email. And on their email, it looks nice because they've got all these logos in the signature. When it comes through to the client, they just print it off. And all the logos don't get printed off.
Like an X.
Or it has like a logo, a big full page, and it just looks a mess, and it's all over the place, and it just looks terrible. So if they send it on a PDF, they're 50% of the way there of it looking nicer than doing it via an email, right? So having that template set up, but obviously behind it, if the front page just has got the quote, the costing, there might be 10 pages behind it that explains what the product is and what energy that they use or whatever it is that their selling points are. If it's an 11-page quote, 10 of the pages can just be evergreen. It's the same content of who they are and what they do. It's the first page that they change. Their proposal looks amazing.
Yeah.
So it's just little things like that. of why we would accept a customer to take our real-time exclusive leads or not.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you want to add?
Just if you are a business that's looking for a consistent flow of quality inquiries, real-time leads, fill in the form at fatrank.com/contact. Give us your existing website and the niche that you're in and what you would like to generate leads for, and ideally what locations, or do you work nationwide? And then let's see whether we can work with you. If we can, we'll be honest with you and tell you why that we can't work with you. And if we can, great. Obviously, you get a zero risk. We guarantee you a return on investment if you are accepted. If you're not, we might give you a few best practices, like go and find an SEO agency, go and find a PPC company because this will work better for you. Go and improve your reputation online before we can start working with you. And then you might be able to reapply in 6 months. But that is for how you might be able to get real-time leads from our rank and rent model.